Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what's going on in this connection. How is your person feeling about you? What would they say to you? Where is this headed? And more. I will go ahead and pick cards from the Moonology deck to see what the general energies here are, okay? What is it that they really want to say to you that you may not be seeing consciously just yet? Okay, that's why I do these readings to see what's going on in the unconscious mind, the unseen realms. Okay, I actually have a lot of planets in the 12th house. My sun, moon, and Venus are in the 12th house, so I feel like my intuition about these things are pretty good. Like I'm like constantly getting spiritual downloads, looking up the spiritual meaning of things. I think the other day I was like looking up the spiritual meaning of bees, and it was just amazing, like the things that I was reading about, like how they optimize, like gathering like pollen, right, and like or gathering nectar and spreading their pollen, and there's just it's really interesting to see how the different things in the world reflect our psyche. So the one cool thing about bees is like optimization, right? They optimize collecting nectar and then alchemizing it into honey, right? They turn nectar into honey, and then they also pick up pollen, which then they feed to their offspring and things like that, right? So yeah, I'm getting like alchemy. You're really tapping into like your inner alchemy. You're alchemizing everything into like abundance, prosperity, love, even alchemizing pain into love, pain into power, pain into profit, pain into abundance, right? I'm seeing here that this connection, like this person that you're watching this video about, like came into your life and really held a mirror to some of the ways that, or some of the things that you needed to maybe address within yourself. And I feel like you have come across this rabbit hole of manifestation, alchemy, like just spirituality in general, whatever you're into, tarot, things like that. And you are like raising and expanding your consciousness to extremely high levels that if this connection hadn't happened, it may or may not have, you may or may not have gone down this rabbit hole, and you probably wouldn't be here, but maybe you would be, right? There's infinite possibilities, infinite timelines. So I'm seeing here that there's a message to this, I promise. I'm seeing here that like, before even picking the cards, I do feel like you and this person are meant to be together, but it's like you have your own individual journeys that you are on right now, right? And it's like, yeah, maybe you're just like, oh, well, this person is a third party. There's circumstances that they're still on their individual like journey, right? Which, when I say individual, I still do think they're a projection of your psyche, subconscious mind, things like that, right? It depends on whether or not you like give free will to people, but what I'm seeing here is that like because you are invested in this person's energy, right? Like this person's energy has helped you like alchemize so much within yourself, like turn pain, turn whatever into wisdom. I am seeing this connection did cause you a lot of pain. There were tears that were shed, there was frustration, maybe even anger and things like that. But like imagine that like if just their energy is causing you to go inwards and like literally force yourself to heal, address, balance things. Imagine how it would be if they were in your life, like that healed version of them, right? So I'm really seeing here that this connection has to happen, or it's gonna happen. It's very, very likely to happen for like most of you watching this, because I say most of you because you have the choice to have this happen or not, but like it's gonna happen for you. And I feel like when you do get together with this person, your life is just gonna exponentially like expand like more than ever. Like right now you're just preparing, right now you're on your individual journey. Like yes, this person's energy is still in your life, and you're learning how to tap into your manifestation abilities, really harness the power of your mind, really just like use your infinite intelligence to turn things, turn emotions, whatever, into abundance, happiness, peace, prosperity. So imagine what it's going to be like when this person comes back into your life, because I am seeing that for most of you, you are doing the inner work, right? You are manifesting correctly. It is definitely happening. And it's like you're manifesting this like brand new version of them that is going to exceed your expectations, okay? And it's just going to be like the most beautiful connection, and you're going to be like that power couple, and you help each other grow, you empower each other, okay? So it's amazing. Yeah. And this goes back to like bees, like they actually like help each other survive, like the community of bees. It's not so much like competition, right? Like in some animal species there's like competition and like survival, right? But I think like a lot of them, like, they do look out for each other. Even like the lion's pride, you know, they look out for each other, right? Yeah, but I'm seeing here that, like, you know, you are about to experience a lot of blessings in your love life, especially if you feel like you haven't received them, or you haven't like received the type of love that, like, you know, you wanted from, like, the type of people you wanted it from. Another message that I'm getting here is that you may be attracting some people that are doing the things you want your SP to do. It's funny because I was on this like Reddit thread, and like you know, they were talking about BBL, like birds before land, which is exactly what I just said. You will manifest people that are doing what you want your specific person to do, like the person on your mind. And it's like they're the Temu versions of them, okay? Like, so it's like you may be attracting some people that you're not into, they're not physically your type, you're not that attracted to, whatever, right? But it's still a sign that your SP is coming. And I'm seeing that like these synchronicities are going to be increasing in the coming days, okay? But let's go ahead and pick some cards to see what's going on with your person, okay? SP stands for specific person. I know a lot of you that watch my videos are into like manifestation as well, okay? So that's why, yeah, you know, law of assumption, manifestation. So that's why I might use like, you know, those terms interchangeably. So the first card that we have here is step outside your comfort zone, okay? North node. I really feel like you are each other's north node, okay? North node is like the north light, the guiding star, right? Like the north light. You know, a lot of like people who like, you know, camp, or like, you know, they're in the wilderness and it's really dark, they'll use the light of the north star to guide them back, right, to wherever they want to go. So it's like you are their north star. You are their north node, and they are your north node. You may even have some north node synastry in your charts, or you may not. Or maybe you could even have like a past life connection. Maybe it's like south node. I'm just saying that could be relevant. But like, here's the thing, like, no matter what it says in your chart, that can change. Believe it or not, like, charts can sometimes change, because, you know, we're like always like figuring out like new, like, you know, things in the sky, right? Like asteroids and yeah, apparently there's a bunch of planets out there that we don't even know of. So it's like, you know, don't limit yourself to like just your birth chart, or just like the system that, you know, you're aware of, because there are other, you know, things that can come into play. And even if your chart says like, no, this cannot happen in your life, you can change that. Your mind is powerful enough to change any circumstances. The chart, astrological compatibility, whatever, it's just a circumstance, right? And it's not like, it's only true depending on how much power you give it, okay? So, yeah, anyways, you are each other's north node. I feel like this person is guided by your light. I feel like you've been doing things to heal, to shift the energy within, and your person is really deeply feeling that energy, and it's like causing them to want to, like, you know, come into your life, and like basically you're magnetizing them towards you, okay? They're just like, okay, I have to follow this person, I have to follow this person. This reminds me of that one scene in Ugly Betty. It's a TV show with America Ferrera, and basically, like, you know, she's on a trip, I think to Guadalajara, like somewhere in Mexico, and you know, she keeps seeing like visions of Henry, her, like, you know, lover at the time. They have like a whole complicated relationship like thing going on, and it's like, it's not actually him, but she sees like the illusion of him, and he basically guides her to like her grandmother's house or something like that. And it's like, yeah, I feel like your person's like guided by your light. Like, they are definitely like you know, feeling your energy. Maybe even like where you live, like let's say you live in like distant places or something. It's like, maybe like, let's say you're north of them or something, like the stars shine where you are, and it's like there's unconsciously or subconsciously being guided even. That's why I'm seeing, if you're affirming, if you're like, you know, like trying to manifest this person, it's working in ways you can't even like comprehend, or like, you know, fathom, or even be aware of, because it's beyond our logical perception or infinite intelligence. It is infinite intelligence that is beyond our like human perception, right? But there are certain things you can do to like enhance your perception and awareness, right? That's where the third eye, pineal gland activation comes in. Yeah, but we have here the energy is gaining momentum. So I really feel like your person, they miss you a lot, and I feel like they've been feeling your energy really, really intensely, and something's gonna happen to the point where they can't resist it. They're just gonna have to message you. Like, there's something about, there's something that's been reminding them of you, and maybe you think that, oh, the circumstances are impossible, they live too far, or they have a third party, or, you know, it's like a, maybe like some conflict with like finances or job or something. It doesn't matter what the circumstances are, they're not real. It's just an illusion, okay? It's just a mirage. if you will. I just randomly channel like the desert and like an oasis in the desert. Yeah, but basically this person is coming towards you. I am seeing that they've been thinking about you a lot, and like the energy is gaining momentum. I feel like they've been thinking about you to the point where it's like you live rent free in their unconscious or subconscious mind, and they're just like, okay, I have to do something to distract myself from this, okay? Because I just feel like they keep seeing signs of you. They see like, you know, your name in a lot of places, or if like, or something to do with you. If it's not your name, maybe you don't have like the most common name, like maybe your zodiac sign, or something significant about like the time that you spent together, like maybe like a song that you listened to, or like a restaurant you said that you liked, or a type of car or something, or maybe something you posted on social media and like they saw someone else post that and it reminds them of you. Okay, yeah, there's a lot going on here. Okay, so let's go and pick some tarot cards. We have here the Nine of Coins, Nine of Pentacles. I do feel like this person really admires your individuality, your independence. They admire, like, you know, just everything about you, honestly, and especially when it comes to you staying true to your individuality and independence. I feel like you're not someone that's easily played. They really admire your intelligence. They really admire your perception and also awareness of things. I feel like those words kept coming up, and your view on life, and also like the fact that, like, you know, you are, you know, you have so much self-love for yourself that, you know how to set like strong boundaries. I feel like this connection even like inspired you to set like stronger boundaries, because there were certain things that your person did that you're just like, no, like that's not something that I like, want. And like now you're working on fixing that. Now you're working on changing that and like manifesting a whole new like reality or a whole new version of them, right? But what I'm really seeing here is that you have, okay, the thing that they really like about you is that they know that in order to be in your life, they have to do something that will, add to your life. Okay, adding to your life. Like, it's like you're at that point, with your energy, standards, boundaries, self-love, personal development, spiritual journey, whatever you want to call it, that like you will only accept people into your life if they are enhancing it in some way, shape, or form. Because maybe you're used to like doing things by yourself, or like, being alone, or maybe like you have other ways of like, coping, to the point where like you're not gonna like, be with someone or something if it's not up to your standards. Because maybe in the past you would overstay in things because you're just like, oh, I can't find anything else. Maybe you came from like a scarcity mindset. You're like, oh, I'm gonna feel so lonely, like I'm just gonna stay in this. I don't have to like go back out into the dating scene. Something that I'm seeing here is that you don't really like going on too many dates or meeting too many people. Maybe you used to when you were like younger or in the past, but you're just like, no, like I like this person and I just want this person, and I'm tired of like meeting so many new energies. Okay, like you're at that point where it's just like, nah, it's just not for me anymore. We also have here the Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like with this Four of Cups, this person maybe wasn't ready to offer or accept what you were offering, but that doesn't mean things can't change. Okay, like I am seeing that this had more to do with where they were emotionally, but I do feel like there's some sort of emotional blocks, emotional stagnancy, being lifted for the better. Okay, I feel like they don't want to be with anyone right now. Like they're not even with anyone right now. Like even if you think they are, no, they're not, because I don't feel like that they're that emotionally invested. Especially if you're wondering about like a third party or something, they're not that into them. I'm sorry, like I know that's weird, but it's true. We have your Justice. I've been getting this card a lot. I literally did another reading with another deck and we ended up getting that card. So this is definitely a sign here. Like I am seeing here that your person wants to make sure things are fair to you. And the universe is bringing this person to you in such a way where they're going to be like more than fair to you. Honestly, they might be doing more for you than you did for them or other people. Like it's your time to finally take and accept, because in the past you've been a giver. Is to give, and now it's your time to finally be treated, spoiled, romanced. Okay, so this is something that is literally in the cards for you. Okay, like the universe owes you. I feel like I keep getting like karma, like all the good things you have done and are doing, they're gonna pay off. Okay, I'm seeing here that like there's this like mindset shift that has already taken place, and it's gonna reach a point where abundance is just gonna flow out of like nowhere. You're gonna be like, did I just manifest this from thin air? Am I a witch? Am I a wizard? Am I magical? Like what's going on? Okay, and it's gonna be the best thing ever. Like I really do feel like your life is drastically changing. Your love life is drastically changing. Like you are about to be blessed by the spirit of Venus and Aphrodite, Lakshmi, like whatever goddesses or deities or gods you believe in that are associated with love, like Eros, I believe. Yeah, keep it zero, okay? It's finally your time. So let's go ahead and pick some love oracle cards to see what other messages your person has for you, okay? We have here, my intentions are pure. This is true. Their intentions are pure. They do have very positive, like, you know, thoughts of you, thoughts of this connection. Maybe you think like, oh, they're my op or something. Op means opponent. Like, oh, like, did they even, like, you know, maybe you felt like they didn't support you as much, or maybe you felt like, you know, things were like, they were working against you or something. I'm not seeing that. I do see that there's love here, or if they were acting that way, I do feel like, you know, that like seed of love, like that inkling of doubt, hope, it's gonna just like flourish. It's gonna, like, you know, the love here is gonna be so strong that it is going to overcome anything that like tried to, you know, ruin this connection, impact this connection. If you feel like there's some sort of like spirit or curse or whatever, like, or your mindset, your perception that, like, you know, was, you know, causing you all this pain and things like that, that's like, it's being removed. Like, I'm seeing those like spirits are finally leaving your auric field, your energy field, and you're about to manifest, like, you know, like your dream life. Like, maybe you didn't in the past because, like, maybe there's a part of you that's just like, okay, maybe I do need to heal a little bit more before this love comes in. Maybe like subconsciously or unconsciously you thought that, but I'm seeing here that you are finally stepping into a place where you are ready to accept the love that you deserve, and it's going to, like, you know, be paid in full with interest, okay, and with a bonus because you deserve it. We have here, you have changed me. You have changed this person for the better. Okay, you've changed their mindset. You've changed, you know, even like their habits. Like, I feel like they're thinking like, oh, I need to change my habits. I need to change my addictions for this person. I need to change something to be with you because you are radiating love. It's like, you know, I keep getting the words like Aphrodite, like, you know, Venus, like, you know, because I'm filming this on Friday, which is Venus Day, and, like, you know, apples, rose petals, honey. Like, I don't know if you did like a self-love spell on yourself or something, but like, you are literally radiating love and magnetism, and you're magnetizing, you know, love to the love that you desire to you. And I feel like your person's like thinking that they're like, I have to reach out to this person. I have to reach out, right? Like in the beginning, I pulled a card like, you know, this energy is gaining momentum. So it definitely is. Okay, trust that things are going on behind the scenes. We have here, yeah, you have changed me. You have changed them for the better, and it's like you make them want to change. I feel like, you know, like maybe in the past they didn't, like, you know, change for other people. Maybe they, like, you know, could have hurt people in the past, but you are worth changing for. You are worth healing for. You are worth everything to them, okay? Like, I know that's like cliche, like, oh, I can change him or I can change her, and it never ends up happening, but sometimes it does. And you're not really changing them. I'm seeing like you're just stepping into the reality where you are manifesting that version of them that you really want, okay? So things are happening, and things are happening fast, okay? Even if you can't see it, just, like, you know, shift your awareness to the thought that, yes, this is working out for me right now. I know this is gonna happen. This is my reality. It's working. It's always working out for me, okay? So yeah, I am seeing here that, like, things are about to shift massively, and you're about to come into massive abundance, especially when it comes to love. And, you know, not just like them texting you, it's going to be more than that. Like, I'm seeing that this person is going to give you consistency and stability. I'm also seeing something to do with like moving in together. So if you've been manifesting that specifically, it's going to happen. So yeah, anyways, I will go ahead and end the reading right here. I really hope this helps. You know, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. I do want to let you know that I offer in-depth tarot readings as well as manifestation coaching, and I also custom make subliminal. So if you're interested in any of these services, check out the description box below, where you'll find my website. You can sign up for the services through my website. And yeah, thank you so much. Love and light.